Well, hello. So this is my last one with 2 feet. And today has been a really strange day of lots of mixed emotions. I got out of bed this morning and thought, man, this is the last time I'm going to get out of bed with 2 feet. And I was driving back from the pool and thought, oh my God, this is the last time I'm going to be driving with 2 feet. And it's been a bit like that. And I had to distract myself from thinking like that because otherwise I was going to drive myself stir crazy, literally. So the other things that I've done, obviously I went to the pool, my last 2K, so that's 9,600 kilometers since I was discharged from hospital on Friday afternoon. And that'll be it. The next time I go in, I will have 1 foot. Oh, and thank you, Karen, who was the amputee who came to talk to me last night from the peer support, because she told me a little tip to get out of the pool. And I tried it this morning, and thank you, Karen, because it worked. So I can get out of the deep end just with one leg, and I don't have to use the hoist. I liked it because she told me she was the sort of person that did not want to be the disabled person unless it suited her and she wanted to pick on people, and she didn't want to use the hoist. And so I said, well, how do you get in and out? Well, here's the trick. So down at the deep end, you get this, go to the steps that are on the side that are cut into the side of the pool. You put your one leg up onto the highest step you can reach. Use the handles, because there's two rails, and pull yourself up so that your knee of the other leg that doesn't have a foot is kneeling on the side of the pool. And then you use the handles to stand yourself up from there. Perfect, Karen. Thank you. It was easy peasy when you know how. From there, I went to the physiotherapist. Now, obviously, he didn't know I had the appointment already prior to all of this latest melodrama, but I kept it because I wanted him to help me make a plan. Now, once he'd gotten over the shock and devastation of what is actually happening, we do have a plan. And I left feeling really quite encouraged because he absolutely knew how to deal with rehabilitating amputees, and he rounded off all the stages straight away and told me to call him the second I was discharged and we could get started right away. So that made me feel really a lot more positive than I have been feeling, because I know that means that I can start the rehab immediately, and I'm the sort of person that needs lots of needs to be able to see progress and see steps forwards. And I'll be able to do that if I've got a physio visiting a physio regularly. So he's going to put a little plan together and put a proposal towards out towards the hospital to tell them that that's what we want to do, and we're hoping that they'll agree to that and send me to him instead, which would be a lot better because then I'll be closer to home as physio and know, and I'm not stranded up in Dunedin in a rehab ward with old people. So then I drove home thinking, oh my God, this is the last time I'm going to be driving home with 2 feet. And then packed my bag, and it's the last time I'm going to be packing my bag with 2 feet, and walked out of the house. The last time I walked out of the house with 2 feet. The next time I go back to the house, I'll only have 1 foot in a wheelchair and other things. And then we drove to Dunedin, so that's where I am right now. Spoken to a psychologist this afternoon. That was really helpful too. Sort of reassured me that I'm not going and start raving crazy. That all of the roller coaster of emotions that I'm going through right now are all completely normal, and actually rationalized into behavior models that made a lot of sense to me from my NLP training. So I think that really helped, and I really thank my GP for making that happen, because it took a lot of effort to make that happen. I can see why New Zealand has a mental health problem, because it was really hard to get that appointment, and it should not be if you're asking for help. So thank you to that lovely lady too, and she lent me a book to read. So that's always good too. Can't wait to get started. So this evening, it is now 6 p.m. and I've got 10 more hours with 2 feet. So I'm going to go out for dinner tonight and then drug myself up and sleep for the rest of the evening and try not to think about it. So this will be it, and the next time I'll be talking to you, I will be on the other side. So wish me lots of luck, and I'll see you soon. Or what I should have said was, the next time I see you, I'll be legless. And finally, I wanted to know how to farewell my foot. We had a farewell to the foot party last week, and I decided that I'd finish my final blog without before they take the foot off, with an ode to the foot. So I'll leave you with that thought. Ode to the foot. You have carried me far and wide, taken for granted in my stride. Now my stride's about to change, but look at the mobility I will gain. Sad to lose a part of me, I'll cast those ashes out to sea. Just you wait, I'll get bionic, making my cycling ultrasonic. See you on the other side. I'm sure it'll be an horrific ride. Never take anything at all for granted. Appreciate what you've been handed.